Hello everyone, Cataclysm BTD6 here, and today on Cataclysm Custom Challenges, I'm going to be playing another challenge by Crowboy 2, of course. Wouldn't be an episode of Cataclysm's Custom Challenges without it. So, this challenge is called Money Money Cataclysm. Or Catalysm. But the rules are relatively simple. The regrow rate is down to 49%. We have Ben as our hero, bottom path Buccaneer, middle path Druid, Banana Farm, and bottom path Monkey Village. Now I would have loved to have seen bottom path Alchemist or middle path Sniper, but I guess that would have made the challenge a bit too easy. And I'm a bit sad that there isn't the Crowboy signature 222 Spike Factory, but of course that doesn't generate money, so it's perfectly understandable. Now, seeing as he's given us 1,000 to start off with, I'm going to just place a Buccaneer and begin. Going into round 3, we will have enough money for Ben, so I'll go ahead and buy him so we can start making some additional money, as after all, this challenge is all about the money. As you can see, I've bought 2 upgrades on the bottom path of the Buccaneer, so we can start focusing on getting even more additional income. Surprisingly, during round 10 we'll be able to afford a merchantman, and that is, well, a lot quicker than I was expecting, I'll be honest. A merchantman at round 10 is something you don't really see every day, but with Ben as the hero, honestly, the sheer amount of money you're making is just absurd. I'm going to place down our second Buccaneer around about here, and of course go for the bottom path again. And on round 15 we have enough cash for the second merchantman. I'm just going to skip ahead now to the part where I do have 4 merchantmen, as honestly that is pretty much what I'm going to be doing for the next few rounds. And as you can see, we are purchasing our last merchantman. Next we're just going to move on to favoured trades, as I would really like to buy Spirit of the Forest, as its ability will grant us lives and money. I think 25 lives every time the ability is activated, 200 if I'm not placing any banana farms about it, 200 cash of course, and 1000 additional cash every single round. That's quite impressive for a passive tower ability, and I must say it's one of my favourite buffs to the Spirit of the Forest. Adding to the mid-30s, I think it's high time we bought our first village. Going to place it here, by a bigger radius. Unfortunately we don't reach the top right Buccaneer, but that's fine, that won't be getting most of the pops anyway. What we're aiming for is Monkeyopolis. Now, probably would have been a better idea to buy Monkey Commerce before we bought all of our upgrades, but it's fine, we're about to afford Monkey Town anyway, and the added cash bonus would just be really nice. Now you may be able to notice with Monkey Town we are making ridiculous amounts of cash, and I'm very happy with our cash flow now, so I'm finally going to purchase our Druid. I'll place it here, and purchase a few upgrades in the middle path and the top path. We don't really need more range, as upgrading to Jungle's Bounty gives the Druid enough range as it is. Druid and Buccaneers are quite a good combo, as they do a lot of DPS, with 5 grapes being shot and the Druid having 8 projectiles. Now I've just realised our Druid can't actually see camo, so I'm going to buy a Monkey Village for the Druid and place it here. Now, Monkey Villages do not extend other Monkey Villages' ranges, which is quite unfortunate. I would have loved to have seen that. And I'm going to cross-path it with the top path. Actually, it doesn't really matter, it's more just a waste of money to cross-path that one. We do have a lot of cash coming in, and we can finally afford Spirit of the Forest. Okay, now we can, yeah. What I really love about this is there's a monkey knowledge that gives it the ability to make all the vines explode, and in doing so you stun every balloon on the field. And that's always just been one of my favourite little abilities, as it adds a nice element of offense to Spirit of the Forest that wasn't there before. As a tower it's quite weak, but it does make quite an astounding amount of income, 1000 per round, and yeah, I'm just a big fan of that personally. Unfortunately, I think with this challenge our lives are capped at 200, so we can't profit from the Druid giving us quite a lot of lives, but it doesn't really matter, we're not exactly going to die anyway. What I am going to do though is farm as much as possible, because I do have a surprise in store for round 60. It's round 59, so I'm going to turn auto start off in preparation for my secret plan for round 60. Now then, the secret plan I've been building up all this time, I'm going to sell our Buccaneers, sell our Spirit of the Forest, and I'm just going to use the tier 2 crosspath that Crowboy clearly did not want us to use. I know this really isn't much of a surprise, or, but there isn't a lot I could do. He didn't give us a random tier 5 such as the Energizer that I could, run with. Still a very fun challenge. These two towers are two towers that I would not normally have used in conjunction with each other, and I'm surprised they worked as well as they did. You know what, yeah, that's fine, tier 2, I'll just keep it at tier 2. And you'll notice that Heart of Thunder and basically Druid spam does quite a lot better than you think it would. Druids are very good as they have 5 base projectiles, and that pretty much means that they do 5 damage to the mob at base level, which is one of the most out of all the base towers, so it's definitely quite an achievement to be proud of. And of course, going to grab 4 Buccaneers and crosspath them. Now I'm sure the Druids could do it entirely on their own, but the double shot, hot shot Buccaneers are pretty much just to make sure the round goes by a little faster, as Druids would be a bit slow. As you can see, when the Buccaneers start attacking, the mob will pretty much be decimated instantly. And, well, the BFBLA is already gone, so yes. Very nice challenge as always, Crowboy 2. Always happy to see a challenge from you. And that takes us to our next challenge. This one was submitted by Petrifyed. You may remember him as the guy you know and love. Going to check out his challenge, check the rules. Okay, rounds 3 to 4, 650 starting cash, no knowledge, powers are disabled, and use of every tower. Okay. Okay, we have 1 life, no heroes. Let's begin a new game. Now, because this is the map Bazaar, the balloons will switch lanes, and I'm not sure how that will affect our challenge too much, but to begin with, let's just throw down 3 dart monkeys, as I know round 4 could probably overwhelm us, but dart monkeys have 2 pierce, so 3 of them would have 6 pierce, and I think that could probably do a decent job with round 4. Not 100% sure though. There may be many alternate solutions to this challenge as well, but I'm just going to see if this one would work. Okay, should probably leave auto start on. I'm going to buy quick shots on the first dart monkey, and let's see if this works. Okay, definitely not. I'm just going to quickly sell our dart monkeys, see if that would make any difference. Okay, 596 cash. What if we tried just a tack shooter with faster shooting and more tacks? Certainly quite a lot of popping power. Let's hope for the best. Unfortunately not. Okay, I'm going to begin the challenge again and try the boomerang monkey, as I think that has 3 pace at base. I'm not 100% sure. And I will also buy a tack shooter, as it's just quite a good tower. Unfortunately, the tack shooter will be of almost no use during round 3. Okay. Unfortunately, if we can't defend round 3, then we can't defend round 4. That sounds like basic logic, and it is. I'm just very stupid. That wouldn't be the Buccaneer. Unfortunately, because Monkey Knowledge is disabled, we can't afford most of the military towers. Only the Buccaneer, the Sub, and the Sniper, which is rather sad. I would love to have used the Dartling Gunner to solve this challenge, but alas, it was not meant to be. Going to try the Engineer. Can't afford any upgrades, so let's just see if the base Engineer is good enough to deal with rounds 3 and 4. Barely dealt with round 3, so I don't have high hopes for round 4, but I've been surprised in the past, so let's just hope for the best. Yep, that was not the solution. The Druid's a tower with a decent amount of popping power, 5 projectiles. Let's just test it out. I don't know if we have to upgrade it. We probably don't have to upgrade it to deal with round 3. It's got enough projectiles. No, it doesn't. Okay. I think placement might also be important with the Druid, as the direction of which it throws its projectiles is quite important. We will be able to afford Thorn Swarm or Hard Thorns after the end of this round, but we do have to survive the round. That's rather important. Okay, yeah, the Druid can snipe. Now let's try Hard Thorns. If this doesn't work, then I'll retry with Thorn Swarm as the Druid. Ooh. Okay, yeah, that was a very nice challenge. Thank you, Petrified. Thank you, Crowboy 2. I enjoyed those 2 challenges very much. Unfortunately, those are the only 2 challenges I had for today. If you'd like to submit a challenge, you can just drop a challenge code down in the description below, or join my Discord and send a link. That's all the challenges I've got for today. Till next time, Goodbye.